Press cross button.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the Optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the Optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the Optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have a small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes, instead of having to carry out a phone.
Target is on foot. I say again, target on foot.
So much lighter. And so
Responding
much
to the call.
It's great.
Over.
Vicky, you...
No more games. I'm putting a stop to this.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the Optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the Optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the Optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have a small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the Optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better? I mean,
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatments inside. That's more than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
Copy that.
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it. Albion employee who might be approachable. Completing their operation so much as they'll be needing one.
Ross, let's make sure our veteran didn't get messed up for no reason.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable. Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
These living statues are everywhere. It might actually help them hide in plain sight.
I suppose DedSec could always get into busking. I can think of worse side hustles.
Today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the Optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the Optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the Optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone.
Something tells me you want to help the resistance.
You're them DedSec, yeah? How do I know you're not in bed with the new Earthas?
What?
It's a secret cult. Forcibly kidnapping people to live in a underground bunkers them call New Earth. Everywhere you go, they're underfoot, and they kill anyone who gets in their way.
What?
Here, I found some of them. It wasn't easy, believe me. I almost got caught. But here's the list. You handle them, and maybe that can build some trust.
I'll give it a shot. Blood clot, is that for real, Bagley boy?
Oh no, he's off his fucking lid for sure. Allegedly, his shadowy cabal is headquartered at a nearby Albion field office. Might be worth investigating regardless.
Well, anywhere Albion is, there's bound to be trouble. Let's go.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the Optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the Optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the Optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the Optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when you used to have to sit down at the computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favourite
It's what you got, Bagley boy.
Some Albion guards posted here are selling pallets of high-tech weaponry to Clan Kelly at a healthy markup. I mean, sure, it's corrupt, but it hardly rises to the level of evil scheme.
Good. Let's burn it all down.
Is that the best of your...
I need backup at my current location.
There are the weapons. Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
So it's up to me then. Strike back at the man.
Listen. Oh.
Enhanced security protocols are involved. Special activity outside of residence is prohibited.
Citizens, if you see something, say something. We are here to protect you.
There are the weapons.
You hear that? That's it, please.
All letters and parcels delivered to the complex may be subject to search by Albion personnel.
Hi, Mr. Sam.
Hostile target.
All personnel must submit to evaluation at 5,000 hours of active duty. Failure to do so may result in demotion.
Thank God you're here.
All persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand.
Excellent. You've dismantled the non-existent conspiracy. Shall we let our friend know what we found?
Look, mate, we knocked off everything on your list, but there was no conspiracy. Just a bunch of parasites getting rich off London's misery.
No, the bunkers are real. I have the schematics and everything. They must have... Ah, I see. They got rid of the evidence as soon as they saw you. It's a setback, to be sure. But it does mean I can trust you.
You could really make a difference, you know. Join DedSec instead of sitting home on your ass.
Just what I was hoping to hear. I mean...
When possible, remain indoors. Do not loiter.
We need more badass folks like you on our team. Glad to have you.
Thanks. I'm ready to bring real justice where it's needed.
Glad to hear it.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed. Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
What's that deal, Bugs?
Albion's hot on her trail. GPS history shows a pattern of raids on locations she's recently visited.
Now this does seem like something DedSec might be interested in.
Got it. I've tracked down an officer who was at the most recent raid. You can scrape their optic for intel.
Welcome to today's episode of The Upload.
Your somewhat reckless teammate has got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist oppression from behind bars. It will be a while before they're available. Pro tip, however, why not recruit a barrister to the team? I mean, no one exactly likes a barrister, but they do have their function. They should be able to shorten the jail time of imprisoned operatives.
Let me guess, you're not open to talking it out.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform. Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention. to you unless you let them take a close look.
Don't let them escape. Drone, engage search and alert protocol.
All clear over here. Moving on. Oh, God!
Moving on. No one's here.
You can't have gone far.
I'll try somewhere else.
Hellfire! Keep... Yeah, moving on.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
How is it you know more about him than I do?
Intruder
Yeah.
alert!
I was out
Intruder
in too,
alert!
If you hadn't twigged to that. Me
How's that even possible? Go on and live your life.
Let's get this little shit.
I'll go over there. What's next? All clear over here. We've got
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Let's find them. Straight away.
What, give up? Maybe might go easy. Moving on, there's nothing here. It's here. All's well here.
Clear?
What's
Moving
next?
on.
Clear. Continuing the search.
Looks clear. Gonna check our next area.
All clear here. Moving on. Not seeing anything here. Moving elsewhere.
We're not seeing anybody.
Continuing the search.
This new project the director's presenting upstairs is a game changer.
Can't wait to see it roll out. This is going...
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
That was fun.
Keep your eyes open. They could be anywhere.
Clear? Moving on.
Come out! Wherever you are.
Give it up. This is getting you nowhere.
Oh, clear it out. Let's keep looking.
Looks clear. It's not too late to give in.
All clear here.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Let's get this little shit.
I'll go over there.
Not seeing anything here. Moving elsewhere. You had better hide. All clear. Nothing to report. Checking elsewhere.
Looks clear. Gonna check our next area.
Let's keep looking. Area's clear.
Let's go.
Intruder alert!
Keep your eyes open. They could be anywhere.
Moving elsewhere.
Oh, clear it out.
Moving on.
Clear. Moving on. Imagine how many people would have been killed.
I know you're here somewhere.
Clear. Heading out. Well here. You jump crop.
Intruder alert.